Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Radiant Historia Part 60. Probably not the finale, but this could be our penultimate video, I'm thinking, or maybe it's not even close. I mean, we've been baited before by the game. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, we have to do this side quest, because apparently this side quest here is required to unlock the one Nemesia quest we're missing, besides the one that you unlock for seeing the actual true ending. So, and even figuring that out was kind of a pain in the ass, because I found the side quest we were missing for Nemesia, and it doesn't say anything about there being a prerequisite, but then I looked into it and apparently it's this quest is tied to it. And how do you find this quest? I don't know. You come to Cygnus in chapter 6 and this dude has a quest for you. Nah, it's you guys. Wish I could just jump out and shout, "Gotcha!" or something. But you caught us in a bit of a rut. We're no good at stealing, and you beat us in a fight. We're supposed to be aces at this. Do I, know who you are? I guess you're the thief, guys? Bro's in the pits about the way things turned out lately. How can I cheer him up a bit? Maybe you guys could help a feller? Feller? Nobody says, you say fella maybe, you don't say feller. I'm from the land of the I don't want to say the land of the hard R's. That's, I mean, it's true, but has a very different connotation. It's a crying shame to see him like this.
Yeah.
That's great. I wish there were some way to get his spirits up. I'm begging you, this isn't the bro I know. This is when you debate, do I restart the video? Fuck it, let's roll with it.
But
was there some way to get his spirits up? I'm begging you. The Desert Crows are done for. We're no good at stealing and you beat us in a fight. We're supposed to be aces at this. It's just not working out. We quit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? That's the most that literally gives me nothing. Man, this game. What's the name of this quest? Oh god. Okay, I still have the tab. Time travel to the beginning node. Okay. I mean, presumably that's the first. But why? And what do I do when I'm here? Speak to the boy near the tavern. What? So yes, we're gonna finish this quest, then we'll do the Nemesia quest. Then I guess I have to beat the boss, the final boss again, and we'll check out the extra ending slides, and then I think that's probably all we'll have time for. We'll see. Boy next to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first ward of Alistair. Wait, where's the tavern? I mean, I see an inn.
Huh?
Brother told me I had to be patient because of World War. What is war anyway? Are you in the tavern? No, there is a tavern. I just don't remember where it is. Do you know the Desert Crows, the noble bandits? Your ass didn't even have anything above his head. How are you supposed to find this? The other day I was walking around Lazarus Hills with my dad. We were attacked by a monster and the Desert Crows saved us. I was scared, but they were so cool.
Huh?
Like maybe this kid mentions the Desert Crows and you're supposed to just remember that shit for 45 hours? And be like, oh yeah, there was a kid who talked about the Desert Crows once at the very start of the game.
Hey!
Guess what? My dad and I made this doll of one of the Desert Crows. Can you give it to Mr. Crow and tell him it's a thank you present? Hang on, I'll get it.
Yeah!
Here you go, check it out. Isn't it cool?
It's a promise.
You better give it to him and tell him it's for me. Now, I would assume I just go back to chapter 6 where we got the quest, but apparently, based on what I saw in the guide, you go to the sewers. Not that, dummy. Idiot, you stupid fool. Why would you ever think you would go talk to them? Obviously, you go here. I mean, I do very vaguely remember that you talk to these guys here. But the idea that you go to the castle sewers and not where you get the quest is silly. Okay. Time travel to castle sewers. Speak to the boy near the inn. Okay. I was about to go into the sewers, because that's where you meet them, but, you know, you would be an idiot if you thought that. A complete and total fool.
Hey!
You look tired. Why don't you extra a minute? Okay. I was like, you're not a... You don't look like a boy, but here we are. Have you heard of the Desert Crows? They're the biggest thieves of the century. I'm gonna write them a letter and ask to be their apprentice. Then I'll rob that evil Queen Pretay and give the people here all the treasure.
Huh?
What, were you one of their disciples?
No.
Hey!
Then can you ask if I can be one too?
Yeah.
Here's my letter. Okay. Return to the current timeline. Okay. I guess we had to get one for both of them? Is that the reasoning? We had to get like one thing for each of them? At least I didn't have to go to the sewers. That's pretty nice. You get bonus points for that. Now, does that make up for the points you lost for this quest being silly? I don't know. What? Yeah, here. Alright, Blood. Where are you? Oh, it's you, Stock. What can I do for
I
you?
brought you this. Huh?
A letter and a doll?
Bro!
Bro, it's you, bro. We've hit the big bro time, bro.
You're actually kind of popular. I didn't see that coming.
That's right.
Yeah, little kiddos be sad if you quit, bro. Do it for the children. The desert thieves are for the children? Don't be ridiculous. We're not the hero those kids think we are. We'll do anything for the right price. Just a couple of common cut purses. That's all coming to an end now.
But...
Bro.
I'm glad to hear that.
Huh?
Why you gotta say things like that?
It's honestly a relief to know you're not going to steal anymore.
He didn't say he wasn't gonna steal anymore. He just said he wasn't gonna be a common cut purse.
But what will you do now then?
I'm one of the Desert Crows and I'll be taking your treasure. Stop in the name of the law, you dirty crow. You'll never get away with it.
These kids think you're a hero. Maybe you could try playing the part. Although, that may be too much to ask.
I know you should be steal from anyone who owns slaves in Cygnus. Yeah, start there. Start with His Royal Majesty. Doesn't sound half bad. All right, I'll do it. From here on, I'll be a prince among thieves.
Hurts!
Let's get going, Hertz. The new Desert Crows are gonna be a real force to be reckoned with.
Bro!
Bro.
Yeah!
This is incredible, Mr. Stock. Bro is inspired again. Thank you so much.
Understood.
Guess I'll get going. The Desert Crows are going down in history as heroes.
Oh!
Bro! As Rose. Now, I wouldn't remember this, but I did also see it. It said that the scroll, that's for Rainy. So we could go teach her a skill. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but since we actually use Rainy, I guess we'll pop over real quick. So we should get an Nemesian alert. Thank you. Stock didn't put his crystal on vibrate. Very rude.
Yes.
It's you guys. Found any scrolls lately? Want me to teach Rainy and Mako a new technique?
Yes.
Oh, you found a spear scroll. Thanks. I'll teach you a new technique in return.
Okay, here we go.
Anytime you're ready. Wacha, hoo-ha, yoga, woo!
Yes.
Well done, technique is now yours. Ooh.
Yes.
Presumably that lowers defense. Which I guess actually isn't, well, I mean it's not terrible, but it's not super great. Because the problem is, okay, it does hit multiple people at least, that's kind of nice. Is it's just, you know, it's inconsistent on whether or not it's going to activate. And so a lot of the times I'd just rather have, since Rainy is also one of our main damage dealers, I'd rather her just, you know, cast a spell, but... It's not useless. Assuming we can get the defense down to proc, though. Alright. One more Nemesia quest, then I think... We're good on keys, right? I can't... There's 12 of these MFers? 4? 5? 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think maybe this one counts as the same quest. Because I feel like I remember when I looked it up, it was like there's 12 of them. But like I think this one wasn't on the list. Or like one of these two wasn't. So it being kind of confusing to even find that one.
Oh, perfect timing.
The Desert King. Looks like this artifact is in the hands of the... See, they took my advice. Steal from his ass.
You'll be disembarking at a new timeline for Cygnus. Seems the king himself has the artifact.
Garland.
Bring him back in one
I
piece,
mean, it could be the
okay?
guy before. I mean, probably not, because, you know... I mean, I guess he could just show up as, you know, Desert King, no name, no picture, or nothing. But presumably it's like, what if Garland was a bad dude, like in the normal timeline?
I know Cygnus is a mercenary nation, but this seems a bit too chaotic, even for them.
Damn.
Bram, Desert Crow or not, I'm not gonna stand for him tricking our king and taking the throne. I heard that bastard head just up in the mouth, supposedly because of a grudge against King Garland. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
But then after Bram took power, he hired mercs to wipe out his enemies and even booted Hedge.
Damn.
Cygnus is in total chaos. Thanks for the exposition, kind sir. Just me and the bro standing on the side of the street going over the entire recent geopolitical history of the nation I live in. I heard Bram's got tons of treasure stocked up behind them castle walls.
Yeah.
No chance of getting in with the gate the way it is now, though. Bram is the king. That was when he has the artifact. Okay. Used to be the best of friends until recently. Ever since Bram became king, all they've done is bicker.
What is it?
This is the castle of the new King Bram. Enter if you dare.
Hey,
Hey, you heard you stoop so low you become Bram's lackey.
enough!
I'm no lackey. I got hired. Don't talk to me damn about my new job.
Hey, enough!
Remind me, before we go fight the final boss again, buy items.
Jeez.
Can't believe King Garland lost to those desert crows, but I heard Hedge pulled some kind of strings from behind the scenes. Hello, I would like to go to the capital. So many boulders. They've been completely blocked off the route into the castle. If only some person would help me. Ain't this a damn shame? Bran proved a total failure, so the people of Cygnus revolted. So in response, he's gone and cooped himself up in the castle. There's no getting to him now, not over those 6 feet high boulders. There's no chance regular explosive working against a blockade of this magnitude. Yep. Sure would be impossible to climb up on top of those boulders. Perhaps I should consult with an explosive expert. I mean, there's like the bomb merchant, but I don't know where he would be. Like, he's like kind of at the mines that one time. Maybe regular explosives wouldn't work. Okay, just for the sake of moving this along, let's not fumble about. What is this? The Desert King. Leave the timeline, then time travel to Waiting at Scala. Leave the Atolia wasteland until you reach Scala. Go into the... Okay, I would never remember to do that. Whatever. Alright. Original world. Back to Scala. Again. They don't start me at Scala. Ah. Brother, why? Help? I can't grab it? There it goes. Tornado ain't got no line of sight. I don't care. Blow me up. See if I care. Okay. Where? Yeah. Take me to the tavern. One of you... MFers Tarquin?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Tarkin, there's something.
How am I supposed to know? You just like a regular ass dude.
Yes.
Yeah, what's that?
A while back,
I don't even
you
know who
taught me how to use
Tarkin is.
explosives. Is there any way to increase their potency?
That's correct.
There is, but
Tell me, please.
Yes.
if it's a bigger bang, you won't just toss in some booze. But any old drink won't do the trick. It's got to be a special alcohol called Cygnus Spirits.
So, I need to get my hands on some of this alcohol then.
That's correct.
Easier said than done. The stuff's impossible to find. Cygnus has been dry for months now, so I hear.
So it's impossible to get a hold of, even in Cygnus.
Things out of luck in this world. Perhaps if I try a possible Cygnus from before. A possible Cygnus from before. Okay. I mean, that's a hint at least. I don't know. And maybe like in the alt timeline when you go to Cygnus? I mean, there's no point in beating around the bush. Return to the Desert King node in the... Oh, okay. So go back to that one. Okay, I kind of thought that, but usually it's been like, you gotta get whatever you need outside of the possible history, but that kind of makes sense. Since this is like the most divergent Cygnus. So this was junk. Do you got any alcohol? The Bran Mercenary Company, buy what it needs first. You can pick through the leftovers. Okay, I didn't actually read where it said to go. You gotta pay the toll. Just kidding. We're both Red Bros. Red Bros don't need to fight each other. I mean, maybe the bar? That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Hello there. I'd like to buy a bottle of your finest alcohol.
Oh, you mean the Cygnus Spirits? You're in luck. I actually dug one out of storage this morning. Sorry, it's fermented too far. No good for drinking, I'm afraid.
That's all right by me. I'll take it.
You aren't thinking about committing some sort of terroristic act, boy, are you?
Yes.
Then you can have it on the house. Saves me the trouble of throwing it out anyway. And then this strange, shady individual showed up to acquire alcohol, known for its explosive properties, and you handed it over for free. Your Honor, at the time, I can see how I made not the best decision, but, he was very scary, this man in red. I was intimidated. Under duress, even. The recent political turmoil had fried my cognitive reasoning abilities, and yes, maybe I supplied the madman stock with alcohol used to blow up the royal palace and kill our king, but I should be able to blast away these boulders if I use the Cygnus Spirits. Here goes nothing.
Just have to do exactly as Tarkin told me. There. Hopefully this works.
Yeah. Nobody's like, hey, you might see that dude in bright red fiddling with the explosive barrel that we just keep standing around next to the rocks? The explosion ended up being more powerful than Stock had ever intended, wiping the entire
really
city off the
worked.
face of the map.
Oh,
The path cleared up! Nobody even acknowledges the giant explosion. They're just like, oh man, I guess the wind got all those rocks out of the way.
Hey,
Let's drive that wannabe King Bram out of
I
there.
won't let him escape.
huh?
But how? I was totally talking could blast him away. I'm getting a reaction from the prison. That means Bram really does have the artifact. Things my only task now is to take it from him.
Hey,
Quit blubbering, Hertz. There ain't nothing to fear, what with my kingly power.
Understood.
You're right, bro. I mean, King. Let's get him.
Strong as you may be,
King, bro.
I have no intention of losing to you two.
I won't lose.
Okay. You got any weakness, yo?
What's its weakness?
He's the red sand Bram.
Gotta do it.
Rude. I mean, you don't resist magic, at least. Okay, you're actually decently not that tanky. We could die here.
burn!
Since they are about to get a billion attacks. Okay, you did kill that dude. That's good. Okay, they don't actually do that much damage.
Now then.
Is it feasible to kill you? Maybe. If we use a little might makes right herb.
Leave it to
We'll
me.
probably come like a little short and then he'll use an AoE attack and we die, but
Time to finish this!
that's all in the game, baby.
Me? Lose?
Little bro didn't even get to attack. That is so embarrassing for him.
Got you!
Everybody doing equal damage there, really showcasing their value to the squad.
We did it somehow.
It's okay, Marco. You still got your buff. You're still okay as long as you can do that. Damn, you pack a wallop. Fine then, you're the new king of Cygnus.
Apologies, but I'm not interested in claiming the throne.
We will take all your money though. The reaction is coming from Bram's pocket.
I'll just take whatever you have in your pocket instead.
Huh?
Oh, you mean this here treasure? Why? Or the hell spiders just heading straight for the city. And Hedge is behind it. That two-timing bastard. How can he control the spiders?
Damn it all!
Goddamn Hedge. Only thing in his mind was getting revenge on Cygnus after all. Up and at him, Hurts. We gotta protect our kingdom.
It'll be too dangerous with only the two of you. Let me help.
I'd really rather not. I mean, if you want to like fight him in a cutscene, that's perfectly fine. I don't really want to fight another Pell Spider. I fought enough of them, okay? It's like the worst boss in the game, or like that archetype of big spider. Don't shove your nose where it don't belong. My reign's over, but for a minute there, I was king of Cygnus. This is my city now.
Bro!
Bro, you'll always be my king.
Hey!
I'll leave this with you. Red crown. You damn shame if it got broken in the brawl, so hold on to it till I get back.
Hey!
Alright, let's go. They just got beaten within an inch of their life. They're gonna go get eaten by spiders. It's okay, this isn't a real timeline. As soon as stock leaves, it ceases to exist, killing everyone inside.
At least I have the artifact. All's well that ends well, I suppose.
Welcome back, Stock. How did things go in the other Cygnus?
They were on the verge of battle when I left, but a nation with Cygnus's pedigree will survive. They have a strong warrior acting as king, after all. Anyway, here's the artifact.
Oh, wasn't the whole point in that timeline that dude? I mean, I guess once we got rid of the artifact, maybe he's gonna be better, but like the country was on the brink of collapse because he was being a dictator.
Exceptional as ever. Thanks.
Like they were so mad that he literally had to create a blockade to the palace.
Welcome, Stock. What assignment will you take on this time? You're always
Okay, so now we gotta do my favorite part, which is refight the final boss. Let's go! I love the final boss. I mean, it's actually not bad. What was my... There was one thing I had beef with. It was just like, what is like super attack did too much damage and one-shot me? I know we died and it was like a really silly death. Because I think it was like we tried to all in and he lived with like a little HP and then we got like statused and killed and it was cringe. But that was like my fault. Oh, we actually have a good amount of those. Okie dokie. And God feels like, hey, you keep coming back to this timeline is because you want to teach me new skills with the books, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have to actually do the final boss again. I was kind of holding out hope that maybe I'd be able to, like, skip to right after it or something, but... Oh, fuck. What was the gimmick here?
I won't lose.
Oh shit, I don't remember what the gimmick was. It's you have to move it first, right? To get to move then attack before you can do damage to it. We're not gonna do all this on screen. We'll cut in a second, but...
Too slow!
No!
Yeah, because I remember getting really confused because... it felt like it was that he was just immune to physical or magic. Because I wasn't really making the connection that like he was taking damage because we moved him, not that it... because I was thinking he had alternating like physical magic immunity. But alright, we'll be back. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I despise this game, man. Holy hell.
Nice. It really ends here.
Like, okay, so first off, with the book fight, no, it's not as simple as you just have to move him first. No. You can only damage him when he's on top of a copy, which took me a couple extra turns to remember that, which was annoying. Then, going to the fucking boss fight. I remember it has the 3 different phases, but I forgot that it's 3 separate HP bars. So I'm like, let's just fucking go ahead and pop our ults, since they're all charged up. Because it took forever to get through the book fight. Do that. You know, probably 70% of the damage goes to waste. Because we overcap on the boss. Go to the second phase. First turn, it does the triple AoE sleep. Puts everyone to sleep. I never get to take another action because he just stones you down when you're asleep, and sleep never wears off naturally because that's a really good game design decision. So we reload the fight. Remember, oh yeah, Marco doesn't have any of his shit equipped. Well, since we know the statuses are annoying, we remember that. Let's equip the anti-status stuff on Marco, so that way at least he will not be put to sleep or stoned, and, you know, eventually we'll be able to break out. Then very first turn, he does, well, aside, let's save our ultimates for the second phase so we can blast through it. Very first turn, he does an attack that, you know, deletes all your energy buildup, so fuck you. Then does the AoE sleep. Marco never dodges a single sleep or stone over the course of the fight. You know, we don't get, like, instantly combo down at the start, but it's still eventually he just does his triple sleep. It puts you to sleep, and then it's out of your hands. You have literally no control over whether or not you're going to lose or not, because the sleep doesn't wear off naturally, and even with the accessories to boost your sleep resistance, he fucking still falls asleep every time. So wiped on that shit twice. Literally nothing I can fucking do. And then we won on the third try. Shit is obnoxious, man.
This world.
And it's so
isn't worth
stupid, because, like,
saving.
the third phase is actually pretty good. Like, he has an AoE status, but it's, like, poison and curse, shit that's, like, more manageable. So as long as you have a cleanse and you can do something about it immediately, it's not gonna fuck you too bad. His crits are still really annoying, but... because, I mean, if he crits you, it'll do more than your HP and damage. Even with us being a little over-leveled, which is ridiculous. So I guess we can hit start here. I mean, as long as it's saying start, this should still be old. Okay, we're in the vignettes now. Eventually we should get something new. Which one is this one? Just to refresh the memory?
We're done here.
Okay, I think this is when you, like, the one where you talk to her at the tree or whatever. And we should have a few new ones. Because we did like 3 or 4 new key quests. I mean, this is related to Gafka, but... I mean, he should have a new thing, because we did that whole Beast God quest. So... okay, looks like this is actually new, maybe?
Today's meeting went well.
I was just like, you know, I don't know how much I should trust the start thing. Like, I was a little worried since we weren't getting anything new, that maybe it's like skipping over stuff just because we've seen the start. I mean, I don't think it does that, but I can't trust this game, man.
Perhaps, one day, the relationship between humans and beast kind can reach its former strength.
But man, just, ugh.
We share the continent and must coexist.
It's really just the second fact. Like, the fact that on the very... Because he will always go first. And if it does the AoE sleep, and it hits all three of you, you can just literally instantly lose. And, like, there should be, like, he should have some sort of weak AoE attack that's like, okay, if this goes on long enough, eventually you'll get bailed out. Just as, like, an anti-RNG thing. Since there's nothing that gives you, like, actual immunity, you just get plus resistances, which doesn't fucking seem to work. I want to be strong too. Teach us how to fight.
Strong.
No, this has gone on for much longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be able to record 2 videos, but it's looking like just one.
Little ones, have you ever given serious consideration to the true meaning of strength?
Huh?
It's being able to beat at the bad guys.
This is indeed one characteristic of strength, but its true nature is more than just that. I do not have true strength.
What? There's somebody stronger than the Gutrol?
Yes, like you, he is a human. He had true strength, courage and determination to risk everything in helping others. He saved this world by sacrificing his life. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be here today.
Whoa.
One day, when you are grown and begin to see more of the world, you will come to understand.
Nah, they're still gonna end up under the sand in 10 years.
You will appreciate how great and strong that man truly was.
This one might have something new since we did the sickness thing. Well, no, this is for the chickadee. Oh, and this is for Lady. Because which new? Because it was that one, this one, and then the thing with Garland, I think are the 3, those should be the 3 new ones. Or do we do 4? Because I think we had done 9, and I thought that's all there was.
Yes, I'm from Celestia.
And well, there's so yeah, I guess just these 3. How far you've come! We don't see many of your folk in Cygnus.
I would think so. Even I never imagined I'd be traveling the world like this. But here I am, thanks to the humans who opened my eyes.
Interesting. But man, Celestia sure does sound like a great place, what with all that vegetation.
It's true that Celestia has more greenery than here. Still, it may be boring for humans. Your cities have all the hustle and bustle.
Wow, sounds like you've been everywhere, miss.
Heavens no. I have so much more to see.
Maybe I should mix things up and travel abroad myself.
A lovely idea. It's important to get out of your comfort zone and broaden your horizons. And, yes, you never know who you'll meet along the way. Yes.
Ooh, I like the way you think. No telling who's out there. I can't wait to find out.
There's a wide and wonderful world out there.
Very good.
As such, it's possible to crossbreed plants strong enough to survive in desert climes.
Huh?
So if we grow these, you want to fight anymore?
Yes.
I believe so. If nothing else, it'll solve the food shortage and anyone can learn to do it.
Oh.
Wow, that's amazing. Even the warriors are listening.
I had my doubts when you told me your idea of teaching science to the people, but this could work.
Cygnus is a land of mercenaries. They've never lived without a war to fight before now. That's why the kingdom needs to change. It's what my father would have wanted before you killed him.
I much prefer you standing at my side to planting a knife in my back.
I mean, technically Garland
Good
didn't
work.
kill him, but...
Oh.
You honor me, King Garland.
Formal garb suits you far better than the rags of a petty bandit. You truly are of royal blood.
Ah.
That vengeful prince is no more. I am but an advisor to the king. And I have sworn to live the rest of my life in service to Cygnus and its people.
Keep that up, and one day you might just take my place.
We'll see.
Yes.
Lisa's dancing is amazing. Okay, this kind of... Did we just start this one? I guess it just shows that she's dancing and then cuts to that and then cuts back. It's kind of weird. Okay, that's the one for Ott being a necromancer. Actually, she's a spirit shot. Nah, she's a necromancer. Okay, so I think that should be, everything else should be old. Oh yeah, there was a thing with Rainy. I forgot about that one.
Rainy, what are you doing? Aren't you drinking with us?
Come on, Rainy. He wasn't even that into you. And if I wasn't that into you, wasn't into you in the slightest. It's me, Drunk Marco.
But you seem to be here all the time nowadays.
I tell it how it is.
Well, you know.
I've been waiting here for you. If I went in there too, who knows how long you might have been lost.
I see. Thank you for your consideration, Rainy.
I see, ... thanks, right?
He might get lost if I don't stay here and keep an eye out for him.
Rainy.
We promised. When it was all over, we'd live a peaceful life together. I'm not about to break that promise. I believe in you, Stock. I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
Yeah, that would definitely have more impact if the Rainy Stock stuff had, like, any sort of real build-up to it, other than just...
Prime Minister.
Hey, Rainy's the first, like, female character in the game. Of course they end up together, or they like each other. On the day the world was saved! Okay. I guess this is like our new stuff.
Someday. Somewhere.
I'll be waiting too, Stock.
Just resurrect his ass, Ott.
No matter how long, I'll wait forever and ever.
Historia. This is the last time I'll see it.
You fool. Why did you think I gave you the power to fight your fate with the White Chronicle? You greatly disappoint me.
Nice. Some irony, huh? It was you who led me down this path.
No child knows how dear he is to his parents. Well said, Stock. But no, it's not my place to say that. I took your parents and past from you. Even so... This brings back old memories. You haven't changed a bit. You're still my stubborn little Ernst.
I don't mean to be. All I'm doing is... being myself. Doing whatever I can do best. Nothing has changed since my SI days.
Indeed you are, my dear Ernst. I suppose I somehow always knew this would happen someday. My Ernst would voluntarily become the sacrifice.
Whatever you may think of me, I want to thank you, Heiss. It was because you took me away to Alistel that I met Rosh in the army. You're the reason I met Rainy and Marco in the SI, too. And it was on missions you gave me that I came to know Ott and the others. All because you gave me my life as Stock.
There was also the whole murder thing.
This world that I've come to believe is worth saving. Worth giving my life for. It's the world you gave me, Heiss. Thank you.
But, like, you already believed that before he killed your parents and took away your memory.
Ernst.
I'm just gonna have a hard time, like, oh, let's rehabilitate Heiss.
From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for what you're about to do.
Your soul will be the sacrifice that saves this world. On behalf of all living things, we convey our deepest thanks.
Is it time already? There's nothing more to do?
Well, technically.
I've traveled through history so much that I'm not sure anymore how long I've been fighting.
Oh, I feel that, brother.
A human life is brief. Its span is hardly noticeable when placed next to all of history. The moment we share now is no longer than a blink of history's eye. Yet, that long history is born of moments like these. This is the crucible of the future.
I see what you mean. Thinking about it like that, my life wasn't so bad after all.
My dear brother.
The caster's voice has reached us. The ritual will now begin.
I guess this is where we say goodbye. No, not yet. I can't let the ritual begin. Not just yet. Ice? You can't possibly fight in that condition. Give it up. No, I won't give it up. Not this. Not ever. That light? Here, dogs of the Chronicle. Let the world feast on my soul.
Stop this, Heiss. Your soul has not been prepared. A sacrifice that isn't spiritually awakened won't be able to save the world.
Bah! To hell with your spiritual awakenings. I know what I want.
I mean, he kinda has a point.
I just want to see it. The world you'd give yourself to create. My dear boy, Ernst.
Heiss.
He is the only hope left in the world. If I can't protect that hope, then what other use is my life?
Heiss!
I mean, it's a little random, but
See,
it's definitely better than the default
this
ending.
is the future you wish for. It's not bad.
Heiss.
A sacrifice's spiritual awakening stems from their determination to risk their life for someone. Heiss found that awakening in seeing Stock's life. He became the foundation of the future.
The world will continue to turn for now. The world you hope to realize, just as Heiss wanted. You reversed Heiss's iron will and saved the world.
Yet the fact remains that your soul is a borrowed one, Stock. If you wish, you could stay here with us.
Pass.
Thanks. But no.
You're going?
Yeah.
Yes. There are a lot of people waiting for me to come back.
Bro wasn't paying attention to this whole thing about how life is worth living and whatnot. Or like, you know, life as a whole is worth continuing
Still
on.
need my help.
Obviously he's gonna go back. He's not gonna hang with you two nerds. Sit in a white space forever.
They're both so stubborn. Who knows what would happen if I weren't there to mediate? Beyond that, they'd hold a hell of a grudge if I weren't present for the wedding.
Yeah, I mean, the whole the bad guy sacrifices himself at the last second is a, you know, pretty big cliche, but I think I like it a little bit more than the normal ending, at least.
Then there's
I still don't think Heiss is like a very, like, good villain, but...
He's a friend, and I should be there for him too. I can't forget about my promise to spar with Gofke either.
Now, there still is the whole core issue of this shit's just kicking the can down the road.
After he finally remembered my name, I figure I owe it to him to return the favor.
Like, I mean, at least the key quest kind of set up the idea that maybe eventually they'll be able to fix it, and then I guess Nemesia stuff will maybe advance that further, but...
Alistel's got a lot of work to do. I suppose we don't have to worry about Lieutenant General Raoul.
This probably should have just been like the normal ending, and especially since the side quests, or like the key quests, are kind of, some of them are very annoying to even find, much less complete.
He and Field Marshal Viola will get the people back on their feet eventually. But having someone to look after them and give them a helping hand would make it go smoother. Cygnus may struggle as well now that the war is over. They could surely use some assistance.
Oh, my bad.
There's much to discuss
hit
with
the
the
left
people
stick.
of Celestia and Forgia, too. Humans and beast kind absolutely can coexist peacefully. The old Ernst knew that. And I still need Aude's help. Or should I say she'll need mine? Speaking of odd, I'm curious as to how Elm is doing now that she no longer distrusts humanity. I've put Erica through so much. Going forward, I want to make sure I'm around to support her. And, of course, Rainey's waiting for me. That's why I must return.
The human world is full of pain and suffering.
But it is also a wondrous place. You know that very well, don't you, Stock?
You give me too much credit. I need them as much as they need me. You have my thanks too.
No, Stock. In light of what you have done for us, it's we who should be thanking you. I believe the time has come for us to say farewell.
You who volunteered your life and guided the soul of the true sacrifice. We are forever in your debt.
We shall engrave your name in Historia.
Please, let us know the name of the soul to be remembered.
My name is...
Oh, I mean, come on, he's Stock of Stock.
My name is Stock. I'm just a man who wants to see his friends again.
With Heiss's noble sacrifice, the world was saved. You've returned to your friends and will create a better future than we could have imagined. We could not ask for a happier ending.
I could.
But could there not have been another possible outcome? We have faith in your ability to find that outcome and bring this story to its proper conclusion.
Now, go to Nemesia. The key lies with her.
Okay, I just need to save the game, because actually I need to go. Okay, thank you. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know how long the Nemesia stuff is. If it ends up being like literally just you unlock an extra like 30-minute long ending or something, or sequence, we'll tack that onto this video and that'll be the finale. If it's longer than about 30 minutes, we're gonna cut things off here and that'll be the finale next time maybe. Or if it's really long, then maybe it'll be a couple of videos. We'll see. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.